What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. I'm hooked back up to the duck boat, folks, but we're not going into freshwater this time. We're headed fish gigging on the Pro Drive in search of big sheep's head, flounder, and whatever else that's legal to gig. But before I get going, I got to give a huge shout out to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video, and also tell you about their Memorial Day sale that's going on now through May 30th, and that makes it a great time to upgrade your mattress. You can get 30% off a Elite or Luxe mattress plus 2 free pillows, or take advantage of 25% off site-wide. Check out the Helix site for more details. I'll tell you a little bit more about Helix Sleep in just a minute. Y'all see that right there? That's my fish gig, and it's not in great shape right now. This joker is all sorts of crooked, so I need to get it out of the boat, take a hammer, and beat that thing back into submission. I've got my outrigger lights on my Pro Drive boat. We're headed to the sandbar. Tomorrow, we're taking out the contender in search of who knows what. We might even go sword fishing. But something that a lot of you don't know, the very first thing Crystal Beachy and I ever did together was we went fish gigging on this Pro Drive about a year and a half ago. I think January 23rd, give or take. That was the first thing we ever did, so tonight we're doing it again. We've been in Georgia catfishing. We just got home about an hour ago. I checked the local tide charts. Tonight, right around 7 o'clock, the tide starts coming in. It should be clear, and oh, the fishing should be good. Now let me just have a minute of your time to tell you a little bit more about my Helix mattress. I've had mine for almost 2 years, and I can tell you guys, I hardly sleep. But when I fall into that bed at night, I go sound asleep. I used to have a bad back. I used to have neck problems, lower back problems. My chiropractor told me to get a new mattress. I found Helix Sleep. I found the Midnight Lux. You guys, I'm telling you, it's not a gimmick. My sleep has never been better since I've gotten that bed. One of the best features with Helix Sleep is they have an online sleep quiz. You literally just go on, type in all your information, how you sleep, which position you sleep in, and they match you with a mattress that best fits your needs.
Another awesome thing about Helix Sleep is they offer free shipping within the United States. And Helix Sleep delivers straight to your doorstep. As you see here, the mattress comes rolled up tightly in this box and is really easy to set up. And one of the best parts is Helix Sleep is fiberglass free.
Now, if it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried yet, don't worry about it. Helix Sleep has a 100-night sleep trial. That gives you more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. You can't beat that. Now, with all that talk about an awesome mattress, if you're just like me and you're ready to get some of the best sleep of your life, head to helixsleep.com/BlueGabe. Also, don't forget to check out their Memorial Day sale going on now through May 30th, 2024. Hey, no way. Not today, he said. Yeah, I just missed the barracuda, the first fish I tried to gig of the night. In my defense, they're like rocket ships, folks. We keep seeing these weird things. I don't know what the name of them are. When I get home tonight, I'll Google it. They're floating along in the current. They're pretty creepy looking. He was gone before. He was gone faster than the last one. I tell you what, if starfish were edible, we could feed the masses tonight, folks. We've been out here for about 45 minutes and I've only seen a couple sheep's head, but there are starfish absolutely everywhere. Back in the old day, the commercial fishermen used to hate these because they'd clog their nets. So they'd cut them in half and throw them overboard thinking they were killing them. Little did they know that the starfish could just regrow its legs, so they were actually not doing anything. They thought they were doing something, they weren't doing anything. We're gonna run over to a different island in just a minute and try for some sheep's head or something, but literally there's starfish everywhere you look. You're free, buddy. Let me tell y'all about the Wawa dinner I just got. What should I eat first? The salad. Well, actually I got these for Crystal. One of these two, you get to pick which one.
That one. Thank you.
And then for dessert, we got a Snickers bar. We woke up this morning in Guard Eye, Georgia at our river camp. If you haven't seen those videos, check them out because they are good.
Oh, I see one.
Dude, we catch so many eels. It's crazy.
A good amount of crawfish.
Look at the crawfish, folks. Cleaned the entire camp, drove all the way home, dropped Tarzan off in Melbourne, came straight to the house, edited a little bit, loaded the boat, and here we are. So I gotta take a break and eat real quick. I'm starving. My mom would tell me I need to eat right now, so I'm gonna eat. Got a pot of dolphin all around us while I'm trying to eat my Wawa dinner. Right there, see them? They keep sneaking up on us and then going away. That's a shark.
That was a shark right there.
We got porpoise right there and a shark right there. Here comes some more of these creatures right here. I don't know what the heck they are, folks. They're all over the place. There's one right there, and then there's one coming up right here. You'll get a good look at this one. I have no idea what those are. I've seen them in a magazine before, but I've never seen them in person, and there's hundreds of them. They're absolutely everywhere. Oh, look who just decided to show up. This is just a regular old Nat Geo video. Mr. Sea Turtle. Maybe that thing right there is gonna catch a ride on its back.
Pretty cool.
People would pay for a tour like that. It's just like a gelatinous, like the texture of a jellyfish. Yuck. Check out that right there. Leave a comment below if you know what that is. Hand caught. That's the first time I've ever hand caught one. Look at him. Oh, he ran ashore. What the heck is that right out there? Looks like a shark or something. Oh no. Look at that. Can you see it?
It's a sea cow.
Look at that huge joker. Got that joker. Right in the noggin too. Right in the noggin. I swear I didn't think I'd get him. Don't you come off. We got dinner just like that, right in the head. Look at that.
That's a heck of a shot.
Uh-huh.
That bird wants your dinner.
We've already seen sharks tonight, so I'm getting back out of this water. No, 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 no.
Let me get the cooler. Oh, we got him in the eyeballs.
We got us some dinner. If you guys follow along really well, that little beach right there, I probably filmed 3 or 4, I think possibly even 5 YouTube videos on that beach. It's one of my favorite spots. That moon sure is pretty. Boy, that's a big snook. Did you hear him?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, we might have only got one, but that's all we needed. We actually did this video a day and a half ago. Yesterday morning, Crystal and I loaded the contender up and we went out in search of swordfish. And let me tell you guys something. We caught the biggest fish of our life. Much bigger than this barracuda, and that will be in the next video. Probably the craziest, most just awesome fish I have ever caught, and it was just Crystal and I. Look at that. people frown upon Barracuda. It does not get any better than a Barracuda less than about 3 foot long. Before we go in and cook, I want to give you a garden update. For those of y'all that don't follow along, about 2.5 months ago, Crystal and I started a little garden here in our backyard, and it has been flourishing. Look at my cherry tomatoes, folks. And we pick them every day. It's crazy. Right over here is one of my coolest, most favorite parts of the garden. Yellow tomatoes. We get about 2 or 3 of these a day too. That one will be ready probably by tonight, if not tomorrow morning. So these are cherry tomatoes. This is the yellow one right here. I'm gonna get this tag cleaned off. Lemon Boy hybrid tomato. And they are good. Right here we got some green beans. The first batch didn't do that great, but the second batch we did is doing really good. Got some carrots, and I've already ate a couple of those. They are really good. And then over here is some tomatoes that Crystal had bought and really liked the way they tasted. So I took the seeds out of them and planted them. They are probably the best tasting tomato I've ever had. And if you start a garden like this, I promise you, you'll save some money, because these are like $8 a pack, and we get about a pack's worth a day. Got 3 coconuts. And then over here is some more of these. I just planted these later, so they're not ripe yet. Then right here we got 3 jalapeno plants, and we used to have cucumbers in here, but they did not do good. We got some okra right here, and they haven't really done that great either, to be honest with you. And that's a garden update. Now let's cook some barracuda. It's probably the most controversial fish in the ocean. So many people think you can get ciguatera from eating them. You can, some of them, but not here where we live. That meat right there is fit to eat. All I put on it is Lowry's garlic salt and a little bit of Old Bay. No need to make it difficult. The only thing that's in the pan is some coconut oil. Look who it is, folks. Look. Where you been hiding? You've been awful quiet this video.
I don't know.
You ready to go catch a bass?
I'm ready to catch a bass. Caught a sunburn yesterday.
Just with your arm, show them how big the fish we caught was yesterday.
Oh, bigger than me. Yesterday?
But babe, you're pretty small though, so a fish bigger than you really might not be that big.
Bigger than you.
But guess who didn't get an invite? This guy.
Look at this fish. So every time I look at him, I think, man, you sure are a cool looking fish.
You see how you deflected that real quick? Didn't invite me. He's like, oh, let's look at this fish. It's got gnarly teeth.
If y'all could smell that, you'd be licking your lips right now. As soon as we get done with this, we're gonna take y'all to Lake Garcia in Central Florida, well, South Central Florida with us. We're gonna try to catch some bass. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather works out for us. You guys see that stuff right there? I have no affiliation with them, but you could put this on a dirty shoe sole and it would taste good. This bread right here, we have Publix where we live. I could eat that whole loaf. That stuff is the bomb diggity. Crystal and I went to a late, really late breakfast, pretty much lunch, so we're not hungry, but Adam, he works at Pratt & Whitney, where they build aircraft engines, and he just got off work because he played all week long last week. So he decided he was gonna work this weekend. Some of our yellow tomatoes, some fresh lettuce.
Oh, we're not going to lady and tramp it?
What's that mean?
We start at one end and meet in the middle.
I don't even know what he just said.
Comment if you know what I'm talking about. It's supposed to be done with pasta. We can do it with a sandwich.
That right there is a
all
sandwich fit for a king. You might want to let it cool down though.
Yeah, I'm not
No,
gonna do
bite it now, Adam.
No.
Brave it.
that. I'm not that kind of guy.
You gonna try to bite a fish? Ooh, barracuda.
It's so white and flaky. It's absolutely perfect. Let's see. I need an honest opinion here.
Well, I know it's going to be sweet
Hold on.
because you touched it.
Hold on, cheers.
Mmm.
How's that sandwich?
It tastes like barracuda. It's pretty good though.
It's good. Barracuda's good.
That's a
Oh,
bomb
you
sandwich.
just tried a piece?
Well, yeah.
Was that the
Good.
first time I made barracuda for you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Bahamians love them.
What do they call them? They call them something different now.
Barracuda.
You should get a restaurant and start making a sandwich called like the BlueGabe special.
We need to start making sandwiches like that, but with shark meat. Make shark meat popular again. How many sharks got your snapper the other day?
Probably 25.
We saw sharks in the river fish gigging.
That's the worst I've ever had it.
They're getting so bad in 10 years you probably won't be able to land a fish.
I landed 2 quality fish, and there was every bit of 20-25 grouper and big snapper that got eaten
That's sad.
last week when we were going fishing.
We thought with that big fish we caught yesterday, at one point he's just laying down there about 300 feet and then just rip line down to 600. I'm like, well, a shark just got it.
Yeah, for sure.
Luckily it didn't.
This is really good.
So Adam, like most friends, when they go fishing, see, he's yelling at me for not inviting him sword fishing, but he went and ripped some lips with bass last night and didn't invite me. But we're putting our heads together today and we're gonna go bass fishing. I thought I was gonna bring you guys along, but the forecast says it's gonna rain and I can't film in the rain, so next time we go, I definitely will bring y'all. Right now, that's it for this video. Be on the lookout for our next video and make sure you watch our last video because it was a good one too. Probably one of my favorite I filmed in a long time. Right now though, like Jake always says, it's time to get up out of here and get the heck out of shape. See y'all.